In this video, we take a look at the best Phono preamps available in 2022. We'll be discussing the features and benefits of each unit, as well as which one is the best choice for your needs. So whether you're looking for an affordable solution or something with more features and flexibility, we've got you covered. Be sure to check out the video to find out more. Let's get started. If you're an audiophile seeking a piece of gear to help you transition from vinyl to pure hi-fi audio, Moon from SIMAUDIO is the way to go. SIMAUDIO, a renowned maker of collector audio equipment, generates sonic stages with crisp clarity, resonant depth, and bass response with enough drive to hear the mallets in Finlandia's first timpani roll. The Moon Phono Preamp has dialable gain, impedance, and resistance adjustments on the bottom plate, guaranteeing that your Moon can adapt to your turntable even after you've replaced the cartridges. It has great MC cartridge capabilities for a Phono Preamp at its price range, much exceeding most of the competition, but it still sounds thinner and less punchy with an MC cartridge than it does with an MM cartridge. Nonetheless, this is still one of the finest MC-capable preamps available for around $1,000. The Moon is a Canadian-made Phono Preamp that produces a rich, detailed sound and has the adaptability to work with practically any cartridge, even though its performance degrades somewhat at the quietest end of the MC range. The BY Audio Zen Phono Preamp is one of those rare pieces of audio equipment that seems to be much more expensive than it is. It's an entry-level preamp that costs a bit more than some of its rivals but has a feature set that well exceeds that of the majority of the competition. If the Zen's inherent musicality weren't enough, the Zen's feature set seals the sale. The smart bass roll-off option, for example, purports to employ AI to dictate bass roll-off and, in fact, minimizes low flutter and drive rumbling without shutting off your track's luscious bottom end. With 4 switchable gain settings on the back, the Zen handles MC capabilities. It has a lower than normal noise floor, however this will be heavily influenced by where you set the device in relation to other gadgets, as with any preamp. Another benefit is the Zen's 4.4mm balanced out, which allows you to connect it to a digitizing device or anything else you choose, should you have a 4.4mm balanced cable in your arsenal. Overall, the BY Audio Zen is a good entry-level preamp that impresses with its inherent sound as well as its feature set. Most Phono preamps are content to sound fine and provide some connectivity, maybe even an EQ, but not the REGA Phono Mini A2D, which also functions as an analog to digital converter thanks to its USB connection. By preamp standards, the Phono Mini is unusually small, weighing only 22 pounds. On the front of the enclosure is a basic gain knob, as well as a centrally situated USB output. The usual ins and outs are kept in the rear. The REGA's equalization favors brilliant highs while still delivering enough bass. Its gain, which can be adjusted on the front with a knob, provides tremendous boosting. The lack of EQ adjustment isn't a major drawback, since many receivers provide some level of EQ modification if you want it, and the REGA sounds great by default. The REGA's USB connection is what truly makes this gadget shine. It's a function that you won't find in Phono preamps until you pay 5 times the REGA's price, and it significantly enhances what the Phono preamp can do, and even be. The REGA Phono Mini A2D is a Phono preamp that challenges what a Phono preamp can be. When you think about budget things, you don't expect them to come with a lot of bells and whistles. The ART DJPREII, on the other hand, is a cheap alternative that stands out. The ART gives a nice sound at a reasonable price point. It may lack some of the clarity and depth of higher-end preamps, but it still creates a clear soundscape with strong bass end and pleasing melodic highs. The ART produces nice sound, but what sets it apart from the competition is everything else it includes in the box. The low-end roll-off button, which reduces some of the boominess from older warped vinyl or a turntable's drive rumble without taking much out of the mix, is perhaps its most interesting feature. The low-cut switch and input cap button are situated on the front of the device, together with a centrally located gain knob, up to +10 decibels, and a handy clip indication. For such a low price, there are a lot of features. While the ART may get some results with an MC system, it isn't nearly as well suited to it as it is to MM. But that's okay since this device comes with a lot of features for the price. Overall, it's a low-cost preamp that should provide more than most people anticipate from a Phono stage. This is one of the most costly preamps on the list, but it is definitely worth it. This is particularly true if you have a diverse collection of turntables and audio equipment. The wide gain range of this preamp makes it ideal for a variety of setups. This adaptable system may be altered to accommodate almost any system, including MM and MC cartridges. The adjusting mechanism is also very user-friendly. This preamp, unlike many others, includes a digital display and an easy-to-use toggle switch. This enables determining the gain level required by your system to achieve the desired sound quality fast and simple. Thanks to the clearly labeled ports on the front of the device, this preamp is also quite easy to set up. Another notable characteristic of this technology is that it is not limited to vinyl turntables. While most Phono preamps are only compatible with turntables, this one can also play CDs. At this price point, this is pretty much the only preamp that can handle boosting the signals produced by a CD player without causing harm to the preamp.